everybody, Joe Clone here, back again with another LEGO Marvel minifigure review video. It's been some time since I posted a video. I've been very busy with school and work, but had a nice week off this week, and as you can see, I have been busy this November with collecting LEGO Marvel minifigures, and we have a honestly insane sort of, I said it was a big haul and a big lot, but it's a decently sized lot. But the rarity of some of the figures in this lot, and just some of the comic book custom minifigures I have in this lot really make it one of the best that I have purchased just of all time since I've been doing these videos on YouTube. I can't believe I have some of these characters from the Marvel Comics in LEGO form. Some of them are new characters that released just this month in the X-Mansion, if you can't already pick out who those two are. But yeah, let's get right into it. Alright, and just to break this whole review into groups, let's just start with the LEGO Marvel villain minifigures that I have collected. As you know, I'm always on the hunt for more baddies. Don't take that quote out of context. I know you guys love when I refer to them that way. But yeah, I love collecting villains because, as I always say, to have heroes, you need villains. And two of these are custom. The rest are all official LEGO. Some of them are very, very rare and hard to find. But let's get right into it. And up first, we'll just start out simple. Even though these are fantastic minifigures, we just have some Ultron Bots. And it's sort of like something I've been low-key trying to army build Ultron minifigures, because we just see so many of them in the movies, especially Age of Ultron, and in the comics. And Ultron's actually like top 3 of my favorite Marvel villains of all time, so that's why, like I said, it's sort of a low-key thing I've been doing. But yeah, we just have some normal Ultron Bots. And they're obviously both exactly the same, but the next Ultron minifigure isn't, so let's go to him now. And here he is. I got another Ultron Prime minifigure, and I'll tell you why I did for the next Ultron minifigure I review. But this is one of my favorite Ultron minifigures ever, other than like I guess the Ultimate Ultron minifigure. I always didn't like that name though, because it just reminds me of the Ultimate Universe, but that's also a great figure, but it's just so much money that it's a little bit too much for me to buy, so that's why I just get a bunch of Ultron Prime minifigures. But this is a great Ultron minifigure all around. This is actually the first Ultron minifigure I ever bought, and he's technically new because, as you can see, I have the whole headpiece here, which the most expensive Ultron minifigure comes with. But you could honestly build this headpiece by just getting one Ultron Bot officer and one Ultron Prime minifigure. The top of the headpiece comes from the officer, the bottom of it comes with an Ultron Prime minifigure. The original Ultron Prime minifigure I got didn't come with one, so that's why I just have it now. But I think this looks awesome, just for a little bit of a purist custom, and it's way more affordable than that most expensive Ultron, Ultimate Ultron minifigure. Sorry about that. And he really just looks awesome. And up next, we have my Purist Custom Absorbing Man minifigure. The Absorbing Man is a honestly a really cool villain from the Marvel Comics, and his powers, say it in his name, he could absorb energies, materials from honestly anything, and he could become really powerful at some points. Is most known for fighting Thor a lot, and I just figured I had the parts to make him, and I think he turned out great. The legs come from Kingo. I have no idea where the hip piece comes from. The torso piece, again, no idea where it comes from. I just had it extra, and the silver arm is actually from Nebula, and the head is from an Indiana Jones minifigure. But this is my purest custom absorbing man. Just gonna go through him quick here because he's really just a purest custom. Hail Hydra. Up next, we have the Red Skull, but this is actually the Iron Skull minifigure, and I've always wanted this one. I think he's the coolest LEGO Marvel Red Skull minifigure, just because he's literally in basically his own sort of Iron Man suit. Just makes him so much cooler from mocks and stuff like that, and the suit is just badass in general. The skull on the arc reactor is just such a awesome detail, and it's just an awesome figure all around, and it's pretty rare because it only came in one set ever, and probably won't be in any other set in the future. So yeah, that is the Iron Skull. And things just got way out of hand because up next we have Sinister Strange. This is the minifigure from the Sanctum Sanctorum, the newest one, and I've been looking for this figure for so long. I finally saw one available on Mercari and I had to get it. He's just so awesome. It's an evil version of Doctor Strange in minifigure form, and it's the only version of Doctor Strange where we actually see the Eye of Agamotto printed onto the head, the third eye there. So cool. Other than that, the torso is pretty basic, but it's just a awesome minifigure. And he actually has a face without the eye showing, but let's be real. You're gonna want the eye open at all times because it's so awesome. Up next, we have a custom by me, and it is Gray Hulk, or aka Ultimate Hulk. Hulk in the Ultimate Universe is mostly gray every time he transforms into the Hulk, and I had 3 Hulk big figs, so I just said, what the hell, let me just make one Gray Hulk, and I just love how he turned out. He's a bit shiny, but it's alright. It's really just a Hulk minifigure from the Avengers vs. Leviathan set, and I literally just made him all gray. There's some green on him, but it's alright. I just think he looks awesome, and it's just cool to have a different version of the Hulk from the comics. As you know, I love having comic book characters in my LEGO collection, and there are some awesome ones in this LEGO Marvel minifigure lot, and you're gonna see one right up next. The last villain in this November Marvel minifigure lot review is Black Swan. Now, sit back and let me tell you the story of my girl Black Swan here. I cannot believe that I have this minifigure in LEGO form. Black Swan in the Marvel Comics is from Earth 1365, and she ends up in Earth 616 because her world and the main Marvel Universe 616 start to have an incursion with each other, and she actually completely destroys her entire universe. And then the Illuminati capture her. She is the one who tells them about the incursions in the comics and how to really stop them. she's the one who utters the famous quote, "Everything dies." It is her. She also then goes on to join the Black Order, which you may not know that we've seen a Black Order in the movies, but there's a Black Order in the comics. They're so awesome in the comics. She also then ends up joining God Emperor Doom in Battle World, so we might see her in the movie universe, because Doomsday is based off of Secret Wars and Battle World in the comics. She's like immensely powerful. She has superhuman strength. She has the ability to fly. She could produce energy force fields. She has telepathy powers like Jean Grey and Professor X. I'm sorry if I forgot his name for a second. Like Professor X and Jean Grey. She also, like Loki, could generate illusions. She's truly insane. And finally, she could shoot optic blasts from her eyes like Gladiator, Hyperion, Cyclops. She's insane. She's insanely smart. This minifigure is actually completely printed on to all official LEGO parts. It looks like an official LEGO minifigure. It's truly insane. I'm gonna give the shout out to where I got this from, because it's the first figure I've gotten from them after I do the rotation here. It's truly a highly detailed minifigure. So awesome. And where I got this minifigure from is Engineerio.com. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing it, but I highly encourage you to check out this guy's site. His stuff is literally amazing. It's truly amazing. I'm blown away by this minifigure. But that is Black Swan. I cannot believe I have this. This is like a extreme comic book character that I never would have thought to have in LEGO form. I'm so happy to have her to add to my collection. And like I said earlier in the review, to have heroes, you need villains. Well, here are the heroes. Some of the most awesome LEGO Marvel superhero minifigures that I have collected, and I'm just so happy to have them all. This has truly been a great lot, but let's get right into it. And I've said this before, I took a little bit of a break from collecting LEGO Iron Man minifigures, but I just had to take the opportunity to get the 3 that I got in this lot, because I got 2 of them for an immensely cheap price, and they are very, very rare. Speaking of, we have the Blazer armor in front of us here. It only came in 1 set. I think it was one of the original Avengers Tower sets, and it is just one of the most unique LEGO Iron Man minifigures and Iron Man suits in general, because it has capabilities of fire and extreme heat endurance, and as you can see, it has this sick paint job with the flame job on the bottom there. So awesome. And I actually like the rest of the suit too. It's just a rare all silver Iron Man suit. We don't really see a bunch of those, but this is just a truly unique Iron Man minifigure, one of the most rare Iron Man minifigure suits, and I'm just so happy to add him to my collection. And in my opinion, the top 3 rarest LEGO Iron Man minifigures are Silver Centurion, the Space Iron Man suit, and who we have in front of us here, which is the Scuba Iron Man suit. This minifigure is immensely rare, only came in 1 set ever, and probably will never be made again in LEGO. I got this one for a fantastic price. It's in perfect condition, like immaculate condition. I couldn't believe it when I opened it out of its package, and I'm just so happy to have it. It comes with this giant armor piece and this nice printed little tile piece up front there for the arc reactor. It's in the sand green and copper color as well. Just a rare color palette for an Iron Man suit. It is just immaculate. It's one of the rarest LEGO Iron Man and one of the most valuable LEGO Iron Man figures for a reason. And yeah, and another reason why it's just such an amazing figure is, I'll show you right about now, is because even under this armor piece, it's an immaculately printed figure. Like, I didn't realize that it had this great of printing under that armor piece. Like, they did not have to do that at all, because most of the time it's going to be wearing that armor piece. It's truly just amazing, that torso print there. But the back print is actually even better, because it has this sort of propeller system for the scuba suit just printed on there. Like, how awesome is that? What a great minifigure. Truly deserves to be one of the most rare and valuable LEGO Iron Man minifigures that have ever been made. Just truly awesome. And up next, we have a Purist Custom by me, one of my best LEGO Marvel Purist Customs. We have the Python Iron Man armor. Iron Man wears this suit, most notably in the Infinity story of the comics, and I've always loved it for the black and gold color palette it has in the comics. I'll flash a picture of it up real quick here. Yeah, the black and gold with the red lights, with the red arc reactor energy and lights on it, always has been one of my favorite suits. I actually took the torso from the 4+ Hulkbuster Iron Man minifigure, colored all of the red parts black. Sorry for moving the stand there, but I colored all of the red parts black, left the gold. One of my crispest customs that I've made, because as you can see, I literally was just so precise in keeping that gold on there. Just gave him pearl gold arms, and boom, the Python armor. This is actually the helmet I colored from I don't know where I got that helmet. It's one of the newer Iron Man helmets. I don't know what set I got it from, but all I did was color it black and give it red eyes, and it literally looks so awesome. It's just such a unique suit from the comics, and I'm so glad to have it in my collection and in my LEGO Iron Man Hall of Armor. Just truly, truly awesome. Alright, our first non-Iron Man minifigure for this lot. We have LEGO Custom Hercules. Hercules is so awesome in the Marvel Comics during so many storylines. He's an iconic Avenger, one of the strongest Avengers ever, and I just had to get this custom because it is immaculate. It was actually the first minifigure I got of this lot. But this is from @BrickFlair on the Mercari app. The printing it looks like it's right out of the comic book pages. It's just truly amazing, and Herc is so badass in the comics that I'm just, again, so happy to have him in LEGO form in my LEGO Marvel collection, truly. And up next, we have Power Man, aka Luke Cage. I don't care if this minifigure wasn't based off of a Luke Cage Power Man. I'm gonna call him Luke Cage because he wears a suit similar to this in the comics. This is an immensely rare minifigure. It was only ever made once and put in one set. That's why this is one of the honestly most fun LEGO Marvel minifigure lots I've ever gotten, because I've just gotten so many different Marvel characters from the comics that I never would have thought to have in LEGO form. But Luke Cage, if you don't know, he's one of the most iconic Avengers. Honestly, one of the leaders of the Avengers, one of the most notable leaders of the Avengers in the comics, and his superpower is he has impenetrable skin. Nothing could get through his skin, and I hope we see him in the movie universe soon. The only thing I gave him was the beanie because he wears beanies a lot, and yeah, this is Luke Cage. Up next, we have Sam Wilson, Captain America. This minifigure is from the CMF line, and it is renowned as one of the best LEGO Marvel minifigures of all time, and it is deservedly so because the printing on it is immaculate. It's literally head to toe. I compare it to the Moon Knight minifigure, just amazingly printed minifigure. The wings are also printed, and they probably will never use this wing piece ever again, sadly, and I'm going to take them off and show you all the detail, but they are literally printed front to back. Even Red Wing is printed on here, and you could take them off. It's just such a great minifigure. Let me just show you what he looks like without the wings, but those wings are so awesome. It's honestly, other than the 2018 Falcon minifigure, easily the best wings that we've ever gotten for Sam in LEGO. Here he is without the wings, and I'm honestly going to use the wings for the new Sam Wilson Captain America minifigure that is coming out in the set releasing on December 1st, but I wanted this minifigure of Sam as Captain America because it is the best. Look at the printing, and you guys have seen this minifigure before, but I've never reviewed him on my channel, and I just got a marvel, pun intended, at the printing of this minifigure, literally from head to toe. Look at all the printing. Like, it's just truly amazing. Even the shield is detailed perfectly for the movie shield. Honestly, my second favorite shield, other than the first shield we've ever gotten in a set, but literally side toe printing, like dual molded legs. It's immaculate. Arm printing. This is just an amazing LEGO Marvel minifigure, and one of the best, easily one of the best, and I'm just so happy to finally add him to my collection, truly. To me, my X-Men. Up next, we have Cyclops. This is the newest LEGO Cyclops from the X-Mansion set, and I was hype about it at first, but now I'm really not into that set a lot. Just some of the figures from that set are just truly amazing. I wish I could get Gambit. I haven't been able to get him yet, but definitely I will be getting him in the future. But this Cyclops minifigure is very nice. Other than the head and the torso, they are completely from the X-Jet Cyclops minifigure, but the legs have that printing on it, which just complete the figure completely, and it's honestly just a really good Cyclops minifigure all around. And he does have a reversible face, which is always nice. And I'm just happy to have an official LEGO Cyclops minifigure in my Marvel collection, because the only one I have is a custom dark Cyclops minifigure, so very, very awesome. And I've been saying this, other than Gambit, this is easily the second best, if not, and honestly, and one of the best LEGO X-Men minifigures ever officially made. This is Bishop. Right off the bat, I made the gun a little bit smaller because it was gigantic, but I think it looks even better a little bit smaller like I've made it here. Let me just take it away for a second. This is a awesome minifigure. The torso print, leg print is just super detailed, super awesome, and that face print, I can't believe how awesome the M brand is on that face print there. It's just so awesome. This is a great minifigure. The hairpiece. Bishop's one of my favorite X-Men of all time also, so that's why I really wanted him. He has a great back print, and honestly, the reversible face is even better, but we'll get to that in a second. The back print, you don't even see this, but it's just so awesome looking. So high quality. This is just such a great minifigure. And that other reversible face is just so awesome. The little energy prints on his eyes there are a little bit like shiny. It's just so cool how they work. They cover up the M brand. It's just a awesome minifigure. I'm so happy to get him. I wish I could have got Gambit as well, but he's a little bit expensive right now. But Bishop is just so awesome. Easily one of my favorite LEGO X-Men minifigures of all time. And our last X-Men minifigure is X23. I love X23, one of my favorite mutant characters in the whole Marvel universe, and this is honestly a bit of a mashup. The arms, legs, head, and hair are all, and even the claws are all official LEGO. The torso was actually a custom Negasonic Teenage Warhead torso, but I just thought it would look so good as X23's yellow and black costume from the comics, and it really does. These legs are from the Black Widow from Avengers vs. Leviathan set, normal black arms, a Black Widow face, and this hairpiece has been used on a bunch of different minifigures throughout LEGO. And the claws, I just cut off the middle claw of the usual Wolverine claws that you get from Wolverines, and I just think they look so good for X23 with those two claws there. I love how this figure turned out. I'm so happy to have X23 in my collection, and let me show you another feature you could do with her. And you could put her in this jumping motion and just use one of these normal 1x1 stud pieces with the little claw at the end for the foot claw that she has, one of her most notable attributes. And it is just so awesome looking, that action pose, like she's like taking that claw on the ground and jumping in the air and stabbing someone with that foot claw. So awesome. I just thought I'd show you that because I just think she looks so great. Like, this minifigure has turned out so awesome. I'm going to show you her without the jumping motion, but I just thought I'd show you that because it looks so badass. And I said there'd be two crazy Marvel Comics characters in this review, and Black Swan was one of them, and this one is the second one. If you know who this is off the bat, you are a straight up G, and I love you, but let me just tell you, this is the ultimate Thing. Yes, Ben Grimm, the Thing, Rocky himself, but I gotta go into a little bit of a backstory here, because the Thing in the Ultimate Universe has the normal powers of the rock form that we know and love, but he actually also has this purple energy power. And if I could really describe it the best, it's like, you know, in Dragon Ball Z Super Saiyan, this is basically the Thing's Super Saiyan form, where he is double as powerful. He has all of the powers of himself in his rock form, but it's literally times two. He could fly, he could absorb more energy, he could shatter force fields, he could discharge energy and shoot out energy propulsions. It's just truly insane. And this again is sort of a mashup. It's really the Orion CMF minifigure, because I just thought that minifigure looked exactly how the Thing looks when he's in his super ultimate purple energy form. And I just love the translucent arms, head, and legs. I just colored them black to make it look like the Fantastic Four suit he was just ripping out of it. And this is a custom Fantastic Four torso. I just thought it looked the best for this Ultimate Thing minifigure, and he's one of my favorite comic book characters because I just thought the idea of the rock form being a cocoon for this Super Saiyan Thing form was just such an awesome idea. He could actually transform from this to rock form and back to normal human form in the Ultimate Comics Ultimate Thing.
Rock that.
Ultimate Thing is just so much more powerful in every way, and I just always loved him in this super energized purple form, and I'm just so happy to have him in LEGO form. I cannot believe I have this character in LEGO. And there they all are. What a great LEGO LEGO Marvel minifigure lot. Truly one of the best of all time. We truly got a bunch of different characters that I never had and never thought I'd even have in LEGO form. It's just truly awesome. I have no words. Like, it's insane. I can't get over I love them all, but I can't get over Black Swan and Ultimate Thing. I cannot believe I have them in LEGO form. Like, it's nuts. But, as you know, I'm just a simple man trying to make my way in the universe, and I thank you for joining me on the journey. I really do. That is a LEGO Marvel minifigure review. I'll see you in the next one, and peace.